Welcome back to The Witcher 3. Been having fun. Doing some little secondary quests here. We're doing Cabaret now for, what's his name? I can never remember his name. I have no idea why. Anyway, Dandelion. Here we go. Dandelion. So we have to go, and I forgot why we have to go to the Veggie Buds restaurant. Oh, that's why we're looking for the guy that's going to do the posters for him, the placards. And he's supposed to be hanging out at the horse races. So that's where we're going. Well, let me get to the sign. Where's the sign at? We're going to go there. Down here, go to the horse races. I don't want to race a horse, though. I don't want to race. I don't want to play cards. I don't want to race.
When did you last touch a witch?
A miracle on four hooves. Look at that horse barrel ahead.
So is he up here or is he down there? Is this him up here to the left? No, it says he's below. Okay.
Well, Rutlick, seems you're a considerable psalm in the red.
Is that who I'm looking for? Rucklick? Rucklick, that's the guy. He's right here.
On account, eh?
Oh yeah, he's a dwarf, I forgot.
You Rutlick?
Henri Rotlick, artist, painter, debtor, and martyr to my art. At your service.
Dandelion sent me.
Oh, yes. Tell him his placards are done and safely hidden away. Yet, alas, I cannot fetch them, as a group of angry creditors has seized my home.
Think I might have run into one of them.
Then you know my predicament. And now, Count de Louverton has offered me the chance to win it all back. I'm to wager on a race.
Good luck with that. Who's Count de Louverton?
Generous. Not just anybody could afford to do that.
De Louverton is not just anybody. He's Duke Sam's youngest son. Sam of the well-known family of gem dealers. One debt more or less makes little difference to him.
What's there to worry about?
What's there to worry about? This is your chance to settle up, get a clean slate.
I've had a spell of bad luck lately. Should I agree to de Louverton's offer and lose, I shall be in bondage to him for all time.
I'll win the race for you. I don't really want to. I could give him the money. That's the easy way out. Here.
Let me pay off your debt. No strings attached.
Thank you. I never expected this. May I ask to what I owe this generosity?
Let's just say I like to do a good deed from time to time. Can we get those placards now?
I'll bring them to the Rosemary in time, just as soon as I settle my obligations.
Fine. See you there.
Okay. Alright, so I know that was the easy way out, but, you know, for me, that's the easy way out.
Harmony between jockey and steed.
The old grand chat and chat, holding tight to her hat. A day like all others.
Horse racing is like car racing. Just doesn't work. Alright, so now where are we going? Oh, to Dandelion. He is here, eh? Okay. Oh yeah, he's back at the ranch. The Cabaret. Now we gotta go through the crowd again.
Happiness will come today.
I guess there's no fast travel points within the city. Oh yeah, there's this one here. Okay, and there's one over here too. Okay. There's just these three that are outside the city walls. Alright.
Grand opening tonight.
Crowning the evening,
Those children.
a performance by the illustrious duo, Master
We start
Dandelion.
in G major, and
I've told you, the piece is sad, melancholy.
Well, well. See, the crew's been hard at work. Not bad.
I love it. Especially the, accoutrements on the wall.
Accoutrements.
What about Rotlick? Did you get the placards?
Rotlick said he'd bring them on his own. Should be here soon.
Great! The best way I can think of to promote the chameleon.
It's not the Rosemary and Thyme anymore. What about the choreography?
What about choreography? Prepared anything special for the opening?
We haven't.
Like, what does
But
he care?
Polly has. She's priceless. Came in and brought the girls in line before I could say knickers. Premier will have the audience on their feet, on their knees, both at the same time.
So I like how this guy was captured by the witch hunters or whatever. We broke him out, escaped. He comes back here and he's opening a business. It's like, and nobody's gonna think twice about that. That's a little bit of a hole in the story there.
Never mentioned wanting to change the name.
Rosemary and Thyme wasn't all bad, but it conjured images of Temerian cuisine served by waitresses in peasant garb. Chameleon's a lot better for a cabaret, apart from which it emphasizes that the place has undergone a transformation. Just a better ring to it all round.
When's the grand opening?
Guess everything's ready. So when's the opening?
Soon. We start our dress rehearsal in an hour. I just need to nip back home for my dress.
Thanks for everything.
Don't mention it.
Cost me 200 crown, dude.
Seems my cabaret dreams are about to come true. So, around to celebrate? I'm buying.
Gladly.
Why not?
That's my boy. The foreman mentioned he saw you and Priscilla talking,
He's all right.
and she say anything about me?
Yeah, she said you're fat and you smell. She praised your rationality.
She said something that made me think she's not entirely normal.
What?
That you're responsible, got your feet planted firmly on the ground.
You're pulling my leg.
Not this time. One thing's eating me. How do you manage to get the loan from Sophronia?
Oh, wasn't easy. She got so excited about our performance, I had to read to her for 4 hours. 4 hours from the Cloak and the Dagger.
You mean you didn't...
Are you crazy? Who do you think I am? She's late, of course. She knew how important this night was to me.
Of course she did. Probably just making herself gorgeous. Takes time.
So it's true. A woman's vanity knows no bounds.
Master Dandelion! Priscilla, she's
What? Speak, man.
badly, been attacked. They took her to Vulmerius Hospital.
Attacked? She's hurt? Geralt, come with me, please.
Of course. Let's go.
Didn't see that coming.
Gods. Priscilla. Is she gonna live?
Well, I'd say that's certain. Her condition's critical but stable. Beg your pardon, but you are a relative?
Relative? No, a friend. A very close friend.
Dandelion, correct? She uttered the name in her few moments of lucidity. I am Joachim von Gratz, head of surgery. Until recently, a lecturer at Oxenfurt Academy.
Enough of the courtesies. What are her injuries, besides her eye?
And her face.
Concussion, cranial swelling, incision into her larynx, and scalding inside the throat and esophagus. Clearly someone forced her to imbibe a caustic fluid.
Who did this to her?
Who could have done this?
That I do not know. I do, however, know she is not the perpetrator's first victim.
How can you know that?
I've seen wounds like this. They're not the kind one would forget, don't you agree? In fact, just this week, a corpse turned up in the morgue with similar injuries. And no heart.
No heart? You mean that might have happened to Priscilla? Is someone looking into this?
This is Novigrad. Only the innocent burn here.
Geralt, I know I owe you 100 times over, but I need to ask you another favor. Find the bastard who did this. Find him. And kill him.
Kill him dead.
Don't need any convincing. Come on, Dandelion. Let's think about what we can do.
I would suggest examining the previous victim's corpse. It has yet to be autopsied. Doing so could very well provide some clues. No need to look astonished, gentlemen. As a surgeon, I know the importance of preventive medicine. Rather than wait for this maniac to strike again, I'd prefer to excise him. Not unlike a tumor.
Putting yourself in danger.
Great analogy, but this tumor's not gonna sit there, wait to be excised. Appreciate the help, but I doubt you know what you're getting yourself into.
I know perfectly well, and I assure you I can take care of myself.
Easy assurance to make, harder to back up, especially if you've spent your whole life wielding a scalpel, not a sword.
Look at this scar. Don't be shy. Any idea what leaves such a mark?
A flail. Morningstar, maybe.
What do you think? A blow sustained at the operating table? No? Let me repeat. I know what I'm doing, and I wish to help.
Can I get to the morgue?
Think they'll let me into the morgue?
By the main entrance, certainly not. But you can also get inside through the sewers.
The sewers, of course.
Travel them often, Doctor?
As often as required for, the pursuit of preventive medicine.
Alternative treatments. Aggressive ones, I'm guessing. Interesting.
We can discuss this en route. Are you ready?
Let's go.
Ready and intrigued. I'll get whoever did this, Dandelion. Even if it's Hierarch Hamilfart himself.
Hamilfart. I
Thanks.
love that name. Hamilfart. Who comes up with this? I lead? Where are we going? Oh, in the sewer.
So, preventive medicine you practice in the sewers. What's that about?
Think. Sewing up drowner victims can grow awfully tedious.
Where am I going? I don't have a...
problem in the bud. I tried
Oh,
to get
I don't have the thing hooked up. Why does it do that? Why does it just move stuff around here? What's it called? Go through the sewers, get to the mortuary. What's it called? Carnal? Scent. Okay.
God to enter the
All right.
sewers, alas, to no avail.
He told me to
So
lead.
I took matters into my own hands.
That note, Chuck.
Hear that?
Been hearing it for a while. Draw your weapon.
Oh, he's got a...
Insolent fool!
Excellent. Come on, give me your drowner brains. Couldn't see those guys, man. The camera was kind of weird. I wonder if I could change... Well, I'm sure I could change the camera angle, but I don't know if I want to do it now, man. I'm getting used to the way things are here. Even though I haven't been doing very well.
Hey! Help! Help!
Water hag. What don't they like? Elemental? Necrophage? Let's go with necrophage. Ah, I forgot what water hags don't like. I think they are. They are a necrophage? Let's look. Water hags. Necrophage oil and... Oh, they don't like Quen and Igni, so we're good. Alright, let's go. Drowners. Come on. Skitterish, aren't they? Stop it!
Where to now?
Why could I not get Igni to go?
Priscilla, how's it look? Give it to me straight, no sugarcoating.
Her wounds will heal, but it's her voice that concerns me. Surely you understand what a terrible blow that would be to a Troberet. Enough to strip her of the will to live.
Any remedy
Sorry.
for that?
I fear only your friend Dandelion can be of help on that count.
Should be using this the whole time. Where are we going? Oh, this way, okay. Don't get in the way of my fire, dude. If you're between me and the monster, you gotta get out of the way. Ooh, we're going up.
Take the ladder.
Okay, what do I do with it when I take it? Let's get some health going. Yeah, there we go.
This is the place. Come, the quicker we take care of this, the better.
Why? Got somewhere to be?
Someone might disturb us. The coroner, for example. Or Reverend Nathaniel Pastore. Very well. We seek the corpse of a dwarven woodcarver.
What am I doing? Find the dwarven woodcarver's body. Okay. Let's take some stuff first. This is all going to be good stuff, I think. Books.
Looks like necrophages got to this one. Let's keep looking.
Alright, let's go to this one then. There's only 2 bodies in here. That
Human.
doesn't...
Wrong body type.
I was gonna say, that doesn't look like a dwarf. Alright, we go upstairs, I guess. Or is this way, maybe? Ooh, lots of good stuff, huh? Yeah, good stuff. Which way? This looks like a dwarf.
Calluses on the fingers, sawdust in the beard, clothes sticky with sap. Must be our dwarf.
Excellent. I trust you don't grow weak in the knees at the sight of blood.
Not a bit. Start the autopsy.
What do you think, dude?
Where?
Where? Does it matter? I'll cut his balls. What the hell?
His genitals. We ought to inspect those.
I sincerely doubt they bear any relation to the matter.
We'll see.
We'll see. Pull down his trousers and... shit.
Syphilis, actually. Early stages. No sign of diffusion.
Think there could be a connection?
Only as the killer's potential motivation.
Alright, let's go to his... let's just go... we'll go from the bottom up. Sure.
See anything interesting on his legs?
His right foot. The ankle swollen. Toenails broken. He clearly kicked something very hard. Right before he kicked the bucket.
Doesn't strike me as the right time for jokes.
Apologies. We surgeons We've a different sensibility.
Mm-hmm. And a different sense of humor. Look at his hands. These welts. Rope burns, right? He was tied up.
I'd expect so. No one could sit through such torture unless bound.
Speaking from experience?
Yes, that of a victim. Spent a year in the dungeons of Tretogor. Long story.
Some other time, maybe. See the callus? Our dwarf wore a ring, but someone took it off him.
Let's go through all of them.
Let's examine his torso.
What have we here? Deep wound on the left side of his rib cage, and a scar the length of his stomach.
Examine the chest wound. Open his abdomen? Sure.
Open the abdominal cavity.
Due warning, it will stink of rot.
Once fought a Zoogle up to my waist in sewage, so I doubt... Wait. Smells not rot.
Formaldehyde. A medical novelty. Heavily diluted, it's remarkable at preserving organic tissue. In stronger proportions, it's more destructive than acid.
Explains why there's no smell of decay, and why his throat's scalded.
Chest wound.
Let's examine the chest wound. Yeah, heart carved out, wound cauterized.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, there's something else.
He's got an arrow in his hand. Okay, that's a little weird. That's bizarre.
An egg from an amphibian. A salamander? Scorched but intact.
I attended some lectures in herpetology as a student. Afraid I don't recall any amphibians that would lay eggs in corpses. So either Professor Cochrane was deeply mistaken, or this is our murderer's doing.
Check the scar since we're still checking things.
Look at the scar. Wounds long and thin, an incision. But the edges are ragged.
Means nothing. Look, no swelling, no bruises. An old injury, perhaps an accident in the workplace.
Let's look at his head. Hair smells like it's burnt, like he was in a fire.
Notice anything else? That his eyes have been scooped out, for instance?
Yeah, that would be something. His larynx has been cut.
See this? Incision made into the voice box.
Indeed, so thin as to be nearly unnoticeable.
A small, extremely sharp instrument. Scalpel.
But why? The wound is too small to bleed, and there are signs of swelling. The murderer... I believe he performed a tracheotomy, so the victim wouldn't die too soon.
Look at his mouth.
Let's examine the mouth. Burns, blisters.
Just like Priscilla's.
We're gonna do a complete autopsy here, guys.
Those burn marks I see in his eye sockets.
Yes, and some grey dust. Ash, it seems, very fine.
Murderer gouged out his eyes, then put burning coals in the sockets.
So it seems. Looking at the wounds, it appears our woodcarver was still alive when it happened.
Ouch. Let's look at something else. What else we got? I think we got everything.
All right, think I know enough.
Enlighten me, please, because I've still no notion what this is about. What the motive might have been.
This was a ritual murder. This was punishment. No motive. Murderer's mad. Rather not share my conclusion. Huh. Those are pretty weird answers. Ritual? Let's go with ritual.
It's some kind of sick ritual. You saw it. Burns in the eye sockets, cavity where the heart should be, scalding liquid, all centering on warmth, heat, fire.
A fire eternal.
It's a lead worth following. Any idea what his name was?
Fabian Meyer. And I'm Hubert Reich, the coroner. I've come to perform the autopsy, but I see you've done it for me, Joachim. As always, you interfere where you're neither needed nor wanted. Drag others into trouble in the process. Who is this?
A student. Lifelong learner. Got a couple questions for you.
Very well, speak. But be quick. Reverend Nathaniel has come by for an inspection. He'll be here shortly.
I take it you two know each other.
You old friends?
Hubert taught me the rudiments of medicine long ago.
And not very well. You've still not mastered certain basic principles. For example, that a doctor's role is to treat the ill, not save the world.
You've not changed a bit.
A compliment?
No, a statement of fact. 30 years, and you've not changed a bit.
Woodcarver's body, where was it found?
Woodcarver's body. Where was it found? It's important.
Plan to investigate? Exciting. He died in his workshop south of the market square, just beside the gate to Far Corners. That poor Trebirates was attacked there. City's abuzz about it. But the woodcarver, Eustace the corpse collector, brought us the body. You should speak to him. Saw him just around the corner near... Oh, greetings, your reverence.
Who are these people? I believe I made it clear no one's to be allowed in under any circumstances.
You did, but they're friends of the deceased. Here to collect the body.
Out of the question. Show them out at once.
As your reverence wishes. Gentlemen, follow me. You shall leave via another route.
Why do you cover for us?
I was covering my own arse. If Reverend Nathaniel had learned someone had entered the morgue, then cut open a corpse without his permission, I'd be in deep trouble. But you didn't give that a thought, did you, Joachim? As ever. Well,
Joachim?
while I don't approve of your willfulness, I also wish to see this murderer hang. So, should I learn anything new related to this case, I will let you know.
Thank you.
Nathaniel? Who is he?
Nathaniel. Who is he?
A scoundrel. A rogue. Like every man who wears the robes of the Eternal Fire.
Most are scoundrels before they ever put on the robes.
True in his case as well. Before he donned the frock, Nathaniel was a torturer. Delighted especially in torturing women. Later, Hierarch Hemmelfart appointed him to oversee the morgue. He deals with the temple guard, supervises cremations, conducts funeral masses in the temple on the Isle, and so forth.
Dream job.
I'm always going to laugh at that guy's name, Hemmelfart. Could have told me you know the coroner.
Might have told me you know the coroner. We could have skipped the trip through the sewers.
I know him, thus I avoid him. I've said enough on the subject.
Hi, we won't talk about
Don't
it.
aim to press you.
Thank you. I've nothing to hide. It's just an old wound, unhealed as yet. What will you do now?
Plenty of leads. Woodcarver's workshop, the corpse collector who found him, alley where Priscilla was attacked. Got work to do.
As do I. At the hospital. I must return there. But I shall keep my fingers crossed.
And I'll keep my eye on you.
Alright, so what do we got to do?
Sick of it all.
What do we got to do first? Holy crap, there's a list of stuff here. Let's see. Carnal sends. Investigate the alley where Priscilla was attacked using your sense and examine the place where the woodcarver died. Find Eustace the corpse collector. Let's do him first. Yeah, I know. Jump for joy. Find Eustace. Let's go talk to him first. Oops. Where's he at? Not far from here. Round the corner. This
Look
way.
at thieves, whores, and
Nope,
murderers.
this way. The corpse collector. Where's he at? He's over here. Bring out your dead.
Bloody bandits! Can't go out in the streets no more!
At least before they didn't used to kill women.
Full of fire
What
of the
happened
king
here?
of beggars.
Monsters
You'll
must
get
have
no
run them
mercy
down.
no matter who you are.
Swarms in the city now.
Beg your pardon, but sod that sort of talk, you know. They've knife wounds. Means bandits.
You Eustace, the corpse collector?
Eh? How'd you know?
Fourth sense, I think it is. You bring Fabian Meyer's body to the morgue.
Oh, yeah, I remember. No eyes, no heart, one of them, right? No purse neither, as I recall.
Collected other bodies with those injuries?
One of them? So there have been other bodies like that?
Sure have. Beggars, street urchins, and street walkers. One went so portly, I had to cut her into pieces to fit her in me wheelbarrow. Slippery sow, they called her, on account of her.
Some things are best left unsaid. What happened to the pieces?
What do you mean? Reverend Nathaniel ordered them burned. Every last one. Oh, shame that was.
Shame? Why? Actually, never mind. Another thing that's best left unsaid.
Did you search him?
You searched Fabian's body?
Well, I cast an eye in his pockets. Made sure nothing went to waste.
I call a spade a spade. You rob corpses.
And I call a prick. It's none of your fucking concern. What, you tax collector? Piss off, mutant.
What was in his pockets? Tell me. Let's do that one.
Talk. What did you find on him?
As you wish. Triflings, baubles, gloss-beaded ring, handful of coins, and a letter. Look, vellum, quality parchment, that. I'll wipe off the writing and sell it as new.
That's human skin. Priscilla. Next victim's name. If you'd given this to the right person, she might not have been hurt.
What the fuck do I care what happens to some Priscilla? We short of wenches in this town. Oi, fucking hell! What was that for?
For everything.
Alright, so now what do we gotta do? We're moving on. Okay, let's investigate the alley. Examine the place where the wood carver died. Let's go there first. Where's that at? Let's see. He's in his shop. That's, which one is this one? Priscilla, wood carver. Here you go. Alright, let's go. Which way? This way.
Poor Lydica. Just lost even time for it going to well.
Non-human, are you? Look for your kind beyond the rules. Help! Save me!
No bread, no coin, poor as shite.
Your blades. Why not at your waist like everyone else? Fuck!
Let's see. This way? No, wait a minute. I'm in the wrong place again? Or am I in the right place? I can't really tell. I think I'm in the wrong spot. There's a couple bad guys in there, it looks like. Maybe that's his shop. Let's go look. Let's do a save. This way somewhere. Oh, this must be his shop, okay.
Anyone home?
Be gone, or I'll set me hounds on you. Molly, Striga, come!
Relax. I'm here about Fabian Meyer, looking for his killer.
That's altogether different. Sit, you stupid mutts, lie down. Come on in. Slowly now, lest they bite you.
Charming creatures.
Charming as beasts go.
You daft? Even I'm scared of them.
A better backing dog than an evil man at your door.
Got someone particular in mind?
Sure as shite. Bugger who did Fabian in. As soon as they'd hauled his corpse off, I run to a mate who raises fighting dogs. Bought these 2 mutts. Cost me a chunk of change. But I sleep sound at least.
So you are?
So who might you be?
The Stiff's brother. Gus is the name. We ran a workshop together. Meyer and Meyer.
What'll it be now? Just Meyer?
Name it. I'll be closing it down now. As soon as I find a buyer for this shack, I'll head on to Mahakam. Be near my family, or what's left of it. So, what do you want to know? What can I tell you about Fabian?
Your brother have any enemies?
Your brother have any enemies? Anyone dislike him? Threaten him, maybe?
'Twas Fabian who threatened this one last. Oh, you were a good dwarf. Craftsman like no other. But you were an incorrigible whoremonger as well. Whenever we put a bit of coin aside, I'd say, let's buy some tools, quality timber. No, he grabbed the purse and head out whoring. Took to following one in particular. He'd say, "'Tis all your fault, dirty bitch, human dish rag." Other obscenities. Don't rightly know what that was about. Maybe he was in love with her.
Know where I can find her? This dish rag?
City cemetery. She died a few days back, quietly in her sleep. The Pont said a fever took her.
You know anything about the murder?
Tell me what you know about the murder, in order, in detail.
'Twas like this. Had some work in Oxenford, and I was coming home. Saw a plume of smoke rising over the city. Thought to myself, blast it, gonna miss him burn another hag. But the smoke wasn't coming from Hierarch Square. It was coming from here. See the soot stains? That's where they burned our sculptures. Folk gathered round the blaze and found Fabian here beside it. They'd already loaded him on the cart by the time I arrived.
Talk to your neighbors. They see anything suspicious beforehand? Hear anything?
Claimed not to. But even if they had, they'd not have helped. In Novigrad, folk give bleating orphans in the street a wide berth so as not to stain their poor lanes. What do they care about some dwarf?
Alright, thanks, dude.
Fine. We've talked enough. Need to look around.
Be my guest. Just beware of the dogs.
Yeah, we can slice and dice the dogs. Do that enough. That's a big dog. That's another big dog, eh?
Bloodstains.
That's where Fabian lay when they found him.
Murderer dragged something heavy. Statues. Or a corpse.
Yeah, I'm not getting a...
Aye.
Open the workshop for me.
Mind if I go inside the workshop?
I've not even peeked inside since they found Fabian. But I'll open it for you if you want.
I didn't get anything off of this. I didn't see a little thing that said examine this. Even though it's red, it's not giving me a prompt, which is, oh, what's this over here? Oh, I can loot it. Concerned citizen sermon. What is that? The fire can be both a blessing and a curse. Fire can warm with its flames. Fire can prepare our nourishment. Eternal flame. That is why we must live in harmony with the eternal flame and its commandments. Whoever fails to heed its lessons, whoever lives in ignorance of it, whoever mocks it, the same shall lose his life in its flames. Take my counsel to heart, good people, or you will reap the consequences of your deeds. Still doesn't tell me what this is. It's not giving me a prompt for this. Sorry. Alright, let's go this way. Bear fat, huh?
bloodstains, but not near enough to say he bled to death. Unless somebody got rid of the blood. Left a few stains behind. Formaldehyde. Doubt Fabian used it. Furniture got knocked over. This looks like it was kicked.
That's it, huh? I guess we got what we wanted here. Oh, there's something here.
Eyes. Humanoid. Completely rotten. Nothing interesting.
Nothing interesting. Eyes in a workshop? Ah, we don't need it. That's nothing interesting there. Alright, I guess we'll go.
Pretty damn hot.
That's a big dog. What's this way? Anything? Can I go in here? Nope. Alright, let's call it a video here. And then we'll go see where Priscilla went down. So, if you're watching, thanks for watching. See ya.